This is Orez. He has over 530,000 wins on Hypixel, the biggest Minecraft server in the world. But beneath the surface, there are years of deceit, secrets, and lies, all of which lead up to the death of a professional Smash Bros. Melee player, as well as the death of Orez himself. At least, that's what he wants you to think. Orez, aka Graham Babington, started playing Hypixel in 2019, but started playing it more consistently in 2021. He wasn't grinding or anything, but he played it occasionally. A year later, in 2022, Orez also started getting into another game, Super Smash Bros. Melee. He made Fox, and he was taught by this guy, Cilantro. They also used to compete in tournaments together.
He was pretty good in Melee. I was coaching him. Yeah, I taught him up to everything I knew. I taught him minus 10%, and we played every single day. He got really good.
The few people that knew Orez just knew him as a troll who just played video games all day.
I told him why don't you try to do something in your life or whatever, and he's like, no, I'm literally only good at this. You don't know me. If you knew me, it's I'm literally only good at Melee and nothing else.
We'll get back to his Melee stuff soon. In early 2023, Orez starts to really put time into grinding Sumo duels, a game mode where you just punch your opponent off the map, leading to very fast wins. He saw it as an easy game where he could just destroy pretty much anyone.
He said he found something super niche, even more niche than Melee. That's he said it's brain dead, but everyone thinks he's everyone worships him because it's just an easy thing that he does.
He quickly landed himself on weekly leaderboards consistently throughout 2023 on his account Orez OP. He's putting a lot of time into the game at this point, but it's nowhere near his full potential. In late 2023, he gets banned for hacking, and this won't be the only time either. Then, Orez decides to start playing on a different account to avoid the ban, called Great Chungus. He starts playing Sumo on this account, and gets onto the top 10 Sumo wins leaderboard in April 2024. By now, the Orez OP account is unbanned, and he also gets it onto the top 10 leaderboard around the same time. Orez continues to play on the Great Chungus account, for the most part abandoning Orez OP, and reaches 100,000 Sumo wins on May 19th, 2024. During this time, Orez starts participating in a harassment campaign against Hax Money, another Smash Melee player. This needs a bit of backstory. Hax, other than being a decently respected Melee player for a long time, was known for being the inventor of the Box, a special kind of controller for Smash players. In 2019, he was a feared opponent, a serious competitive threat. In 2021, though, Hax uploaded a very controversial video called evidence.zip2, making a lot of serious accusations towards another Melee player named Leffen. As a result of this video, Hax was subsequently banned from all major Melee tournaments. Hax appealed and tried his hardest to get the ban lifted, but was always denied. And in January 2024, the ban was made a permanent one. This game was Hax's life, and it was being stripped away from him. 2 months later in March, Hax is still absolutely miserable, and starts to have suicidal thoughts. Orez's group of friends then decide to gaslight Hax into thinking that Orez and another Melee player were being paid by Leffen to spy on Hax, and he starts to believe it. In August, Orez claims to have been paid $10,000 to spy for Leffen. Hax is so distraught by this that he has a mental breakdown, and his mom takes over the account, where Orez continues to mock Hax in front of his own mother. On August 20th, 2024, Hax jumped in front of a train, attempting to end his own life. He survives, but his right leg had to be amputated. Hax later confirms that Orez and his group of friends approved and coerced Hax into getting hit by the train. Meanwhile, Orez has gotten all the way up to number 3 in Sumo. He also changes his name to 0R32, a stylized version of Orez. Also during the same month in August, he sets the monthly Sumo wins record, 60,000 wins, which stands to this day. This averages out to 2,000 wins a day, or 83 wins an hour, for an entire month. In November, Orez takes number 2, changing his name once again, this time to Orez666. 2 months later, in January 2025, Yufko, the number 1 Sumo player, gets banned, and Orez takes the crown at 359,292 wins. This means that he has the most wins in not just Sumo, and not just in duels, but the most wins on the entire Hypixel server. 2 weeks later, Orez sets a new daily wins record as well, not just for Sumo, but duels as a whole. 4,000. That's 166 wins an hour, or almost 3 a minute, for a day. He could have gone a bit further, playing for about 23 of the 24-hour day, and decides to stop at exactly 4,000. In February 2025, Orez passes Yufko, who's still banned, and wins, now properly ending Yufko's 2-year reign at the top. 1 week later, Orez becomes the first Hypixel player to get 400,000 wins in a single game mode. 1 month later, in March of 2025, at the age of 30, Aziz Hacks Al-Yami dies from complications of the train incident.
He was talking to Orez like up until the last day, telling him how much he likes him and he forgives him and whatever.
His mother says that he died of a broken heart, and that's really not much of a stretch either. Melee was his life, and the community shunned him away way too harshly. May he rest in peace. Back to Orez, he couldn't really care less about Hacks' death. He basically celebrated it. However, he gets banned again for cheating. He spends the time while his main account is banned, getting the Orez OP account back on the leaderboard, taking number 10 in April 2025. Around the time he hits 100,000 wins on Orez OP, his main account Orez666 gets unbanned. 1 month later, the YouTuber Technicals releases a 2-hour-long video about Hacks, which spotlights, among a few others, Orez, of course.
Then he leaked the full conversation between Orez and Hacks regarding the spy allegations. I logged every message and sent to TOs. Rest in piss, little bro. Why would you do this, dude? This is so immoral. You and I were friends. I was paid to do it. Money is yummy. Orez, you're being serious right now, man? You really did this? I don't know what you want from me. I'm just asking if you really did this. Yes, times 10. Is this real or are you trolling? Cause this shit is no joke, bro. It's real.
Orez is immediately met with massive backlash, harassed in every part of the internet he goes to. In June 2025, he deletes almost all his socials and wipes all of his messages. On Hypixel, he gets banned for a year. Whether he got himself banned on purpose to avoid harassment, or if he was banned again for cheating, is unclear. This is mainly because of the Technicals video, but also due to new pedophile allegations. He then sends a suicide note to the Sumo player Lakes, as well as an abridged version in his YouTube community posts. Initially, most people don't believe this. Orez has always been a troll after all. But as weeks turn to months, with no signs from Orez, some people realize there's a chance this might be real. Except that it's most certainly not.
That was a meme that, okay, one time I told him, did you know that if you eat 4 tablespoons of salt, you just die?
I think he said he ate 6, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, it was like 4 to... I told him something like 6 tablespoons of salt will just kill you. I just think it's funny that when he's constructing this serious message, that he can't help himself but to use the 6 tablespoons of salt meme.
After all that he's done, Orez, well, Graham, has simply run away and hid, hoping that his death would make people forget about him, or perhaps even sympathize with him. Obviously, this did not happen. He is an example of the scum of the earth that every so often appears on the internet, and he'll never be anything more.